Surprise, everyone. I started a new challenge because I am stupid and I would like to continue doing this for 5 more years, apparently. So, I'm going to be baking now, and I'm not going to be on the video because it was spur of the moment and I look like trash and I don't really want anybody to see. And I'm going to go yell at my cat. I'll be right back. Polly! Knock it off!
She's scratching.
Alright. So, I'm just gonna kind of wait. The cameraman is busy.
I'm inviting people.
Alright.
I want to make sure everyone knows this is occurring.
Yeah, I know, because I didn't tell anybody because I got so excited about the stuff that... You're probably fine with... I mean, you've invited a lot of people. It's all good. Okay.
That's the list I normally do.
So, I'm going to get my... I had to write this one down because there's not really a lot on the internet, so I had to write it down from someone else who did this.
What is a Qatlama? Also, your mother is watching. Hello, Catherine.
It's like a cookie, but it's kind of like in between like a... I want to say like a pastry and a cookie. But these are sweet. I think there are certain countries who make them like savory, and you can... I don't think it's a word that's used for like a lot of things, so I don't think it's specifically like the Afghan food. But this one is specific to Afghanistan. It's made sweet like a cookie, like it's associated with being like a cookie, even though it's kind of like a fried pastry.
Your mom says hi.
Hello. So,
can we show them your cute recipe book?
Yeah, so I'm using
our family
recipe that I wrote in here. It looks like trash because I just was struggling.
Like 5 minutes ago?
Yeah. So, you might want this at some point. I'm going to put it over here.
Uh-oh.
The world book. And, get going.
Yeah, so what's the first step?
So...
We're making the mix, right?
Yeah, the dough. The first thing I'm going to do is put 2 cups of flour in here. I'm just like evening out the flour as best I can. There are better methods of doing that, but I'm lazy. And then,
close enough.
Yeah. I take a tablespoon and get 2 tablespoons of just white granulated sugar. And then about a ½ teaspoon of salt.
Do we have a ½ teaspoon?
Yeah.
That's so small.
Well, we even have a 1/4 teaspoon. So.
That's even smaller.
Yeah. Oh, a little over, but that's fine.
Salty cookies are good.
Well, yeah. It's more like a pastry, but...
Salty pastries are good.
Alright, so I'm going to toss these out. I'm not going to need this anymore. Now I will search desperately for my baking spoon, not know where it is, and ask Brendan.
Ooh, good question. I wonder if I put it in the wrong drawer.
I don't think I've used my baking spoon for a while.
Absolutely put it in the wrong drawer.
Okay, so I'm going to admonish my fiancé Brendan for putting my baking spoon in the wrong drawer. To which he's going to say, it's your baking spoon, it's your responsibility.
No, really the issue is... It looks exactly the fucking same as all the other spoons.
It looks different.
It's close enough that I'm not gonna like take out a microscope on each utensil as I remove it from the dishwasher.
Okay, whatever. So
Donovan McPherson is watching.
Oh, that's cool.
Hello, Donovan. Welcome
from a while ago.
Welcome to us baking some cookie pastries from Afghanistan. Yeah, it exploded.
It's fine. We had some good times together, me and Donovan.
That's good.
Yeah. We ate some ice cream together one
Hell
day,
yeah.
which I was gonna make.
Yeah.
Yeah. So...
Oh, cute little hole.
I made a well in the dough. And I'm gonna pour the
butter.
ingredients in there.
Donovan says, sounds fun.
Yeah,
I'm sure it will be.
Not as fun as ice cream, but oh, I'm blocking it with my spoon.
It looks like an egg.
It does look like an egg.
John is watching. Hello, John.
Oh, I didn't measure my milk. Shame on me.
Shame.
Now I'm going to measure my milk. I'm using oat milk because that's what I have.
Yeah, we just don't use milk in this house.
So now you can show this.
Oh, I was showing the egg.
Trying to get like a 4th cup. That looks fine. Or 3/4. I'm sorry. That would not be fine if it was. This is too much, so I'm gonna pour some out. I'll be right back.
Waste of milk.
Waste of a tiny bit of milk.
I'm suing. Who am I suing? I don't know.
Alright, that's
Polly.
good, probably. Oh, this is getting flour everywhere.
I'm used to it. It no longer looks like an egg, and I'm very sad.
I think that's about right.
Mix this bad boy up.
Yep.
Why do you make a well?
It helps the ingredients to not overmix. It's the same thing you do with muffins.
Why don't you want them to overmix? What is overmixing?
It gets dense. You want the dough to be lighter and airier.
Gotcha.
Like it, you know. It's just better that way. Like if you make muffins or anything like that, you don't want to over stir it.
Interesting.
Of course, in this case, that's just what the person said to do. So it could be that, you know, it doesn't matter because I am going to knead this and roll it out. But
that's okay.
That's in general why you do that.
Yeah.
So I think that looks good.
That looks nice and
mixed up.
So
now I'm going to roll it with my fingers. After I get all of this crap off the spoon, or as much crap as I can muster.
Enough crap.
Off the spoon. I need it for like 5 minutes, which I'm setting a timer for.
And you're gonna need this for a while.
Yeah, we can talk about something if you'd like.
Yeah. Here, I can, let's pull back slightly.
Oh yeah,
so
I can hold it if you need me to. Woo, I'm showing oil. There we go.
I don't really have a space for the book. Here we go. Let me just pull up the Afghan. Did we skip Albania?
No, Afghanistan's first.
Did I skip
Yes.
Afghanistan?
Think about it. F comes before L.
Yep. No, it's just the Afghanistan page is surprisingly small.
Yeah, well, because that's a tourist book, and people can't really, not easily tour.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Which is unfortunate.
Yeah, it's interesting because most of the things in this book are several pages. This one's 2, most of which is a picture and a map.
You might have to be doing some Googling.
Yeah, well, so yeah, there's an ongoing war, as I'm sure most people are aware of. Yeah, it's off limits to travelers, the book says.
I've seen people in like Girls Love Travel who said they've been there.
It's off limits to reasonable travelers.
Yeah.
People who wish to remain safe. Because generally you shouldn't travel to war-torn countries when they're in the process of being torn.
Show the picture or something.
Okay. So Afghanistan is still a pretty place. Got lots of cool natural beauty. Here's a map of it. You can see the capital is Kabul.
Oh yeah, that was the place that movie that I watched. It took place in Kabul.
Oh, nice.
It was a good movie. It's called The Breadwinner, in case anyone's curious. I watched it on Netflix with a friend of mine earlier today, and it was really good.
Nice.
And that's what made me want to do this. I had this idea in my head to make this recipe for a while, but I watched that movie and I was like, oh fuck. Like, I need to go make the Qatlama.
Yeah.
Because they were eating a lot of food in there and it got me very hungry for Afghan food.
Well,
it's very good.
You can see so the city of Kabul is here, close to the center. There's many other places. So what it says about Kabul.
That's why the Hindu Kush. They kept talking about that in the movie too. The mountains.
Nice. You can see it's near Pakistan, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, all the stands. Afghanistan is a stand. Yeah, I was about to say. So Kabul is exciting, frustrating, inspiring, and shocking in equal measure. Once a stop on the hippie trail to India, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Then ruined by the Civil War, the city has boomed in recent years, with fancy restaurants and an air thick with the sound of mobile phones. But scratch the surface and things aren't so rosy.
Yeah.
Kabul's path to reconstruction continues to be rocky. I'm sure there's a lot of conflict there because a big city.
Well, it was really, because in the movie they were talking about, like, oh, the history, and, like, we were really, like, cool and free and a great country, and then they had this Civil War. And then at the end of the movie, there was more war going on. There was, like, fighter jets, like, bombing things.
Yeah.
It was like, wow. Like, it was really interesting, but also really sad. Because it was in equal parts, like, very modern, but then in some parts it was, like, it almost felt like I was watching a movie from, like the time period was, like, forever ago.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, and there's 3, like, points of interest. You can see the numbers on the map that they talk about, and each of them are like, yeah, this place is really cool, but, like, everything's destroyed. It's like,
yeah, it's so sad.
Man, that's rough.
That's like Syria, too. Like, I really want to go to Syria. Here, show the dough again, because...
It looks so different. It looks like a dough.
Oh, yeah.
It's so much smoother now.
Yep. Well, I'm almost done, so...
Nice. Yeah, rough times for Afghanistan, but
I'd say that's good enough. I'm gonna stop there.
Yeah, hopefully we can bring some awareness with our cookies.
With our cook. I feel like we're not gonna bring much awareness, but
yeah,
that's fine. So they're a little wet. I don't know if they're supposed to be wet, but that's fine.
Well, they are. Poke it.
Yeah.
The poke test.
Yeah, I would say it's a little wet, but like I don't think it's gonna get any.
Yeah, you can't. You'd have to add flour, and that's not what the recipe says. So like whatever.
So now we're gonna really have to come up with. I would say maybe we'll play Afghan trivia.
Why?
Because I have to wait for this to rest for 10 minutes.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
And also because I'm desperately trying to get this plastic wrap off of the roll, and it's...
You can do it.
Hell.
Maybe we could start with an early pet segment.
Yeah, but it's 10 minutes, so, like, it's gonna take a while.
Yeah, no, maybe while I'm doing the pets, you can find some trivia questions.
Sure, I can use your phone for it.
Yes, you can.
Oh my god, this is a disaster over here. So that's covered, and I'm gonna let that chill for 10 minutes.
Wrap that baby up. So, we're gonna go do a quick pet segment while Erica finds some good trivia questions. So, we're off to find the dog, who I'm sure is right here. Yes, he is. He's a very tired boy. Hi, Kylam. He likes to be near us, but he also likes to be comfy. So he sits right where the carpet ends, as close as he can be. Oh, good boy. Sometimes I bring the bed into the kitchen so he can sit closer, but this is not one of those times, so he's just chilling here. Good boy, Kylam. Good boy. Yeah, you got your paw? Okay. Good boy. Let's go find the cat. Ooh. Oh, she's right here. That was easy. Hello, paw. Oh my god. So, Kylam's attacking. He wants to be a part of the cat part of the pet segment, apparently. But here's Polly. Hi, Polly. Kylam, Catherine says hi. Man, Polly is tired. Polly, Catherine says hi to you, too. You are also loved. Oh, I can't see the camera anymore because there's a dog in the way. as you can see, the dog has followed us. He's very good. Okay. Yes, Polly is very sleepy. But I believe we've returned. We've completed the pet segment, and hopefully Erica has returned with some fun trivia questions.
I do have some fun trivia questions.
Oh boy.
I also forgot to get my
Oh yeah.
to represent our informal sponsor.
Our not sponsored sponsor.
Yeah. So, the first question, you can show like the dog or something like that. The first question is, okay, well don't follow him around.
What's the first question?
Which of these countries lies closest to Afghanistan? Is it Sri Lanka, India, Pakistan, or South Korea?
So, I know the answer to this one. Oh. I know the answer to this one because we were just looking at the map. And anyone who was listening would have seen one of those that I mentioned, and you could actually see it on the map. And I believe right now the only viewers are
my parents,
your parents.
Yeah.
So I think Donovan was actually in the chat up until the pet segment, which is sad.
That is sad. He's like, fuck this.
He's like, God, cute animals? I'm done.
I know.
I was here to see amateur cooking.
Oh my
but
God.
cute animals,
hey, fuck
I'm
you,
out.
Amateur. No, I'm just kidding. I am amateur.
Yeah, you were by definition an
I just wish
amateur.
there was something exciting to show right now. Because, like, I would show me, but I'm ugly right now.
No, you're not.
Right now I am. Don't lie.
You're a fucking...
Whatever,
no.
bitch. Alright,
Look at the oil.
yeah.
You can look at the dough.
Yeah. Just show the dough.
Yeah.
That's good.
Your mom says, but the animal's heart.
Show like that.
Okay.
Okay,
And-
so people answer the
Yeah,
question.
no one knows.
Which of these countries lies closest to Afghanistan? Sri Lanka, India, Pakistan, or South Korea?
Come on, guys. I believe in you. At worst, at least say, like, I don't know. But really, it's a multiple choice question, so you should at least guess. That's how you get good points on the SATs or whatever. Or are the SATs the ones that penalize you for wrong answers?
I don't know.
Your mother says Pakistan, which
Okay.
I do believe to be correct.
So you're right, it is Pakistan.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we
So-
saw that on the map. It's just south of it.
Yep.
And they're touching, so, you know. I think it's only adjacent to various... stands.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, next question. Which of these is an official language of Afghanistan? Is it Afghan Turkish, Afghan Persian, Afghan Syrian, or Afghan Uzbek?
I don't know. I did... Your mom says, yay me. I didn't look at or talk about the languages, so this is kind of a guess. Could you say them again?
Afghan Turkish, Afghan Persian, Afghan Syrian, or Afghan Uzbek?
Your mom says Uzbek, and I would actually guess the same, mainly because it's also... Uzbek is Uzbekistan, I assume.
Uzbekistan?
Yeah, which is also a stan,
I
just
bet
like a...
that's language.
That's
a language in Uzbekistan.
Well, I'm just saying...
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, I assume that refers to Uzbekistan, which is also a stan, and all the stans are in one place, so, like, it's gotta be Afghan Uzbek, yeah?
No, it was Afghan Persian.
Shit.
Because Persia. Okay.
So, we both failed. Very
Which
sad.
of these is a river in Afghanistan? The Indus, the Danube, I think?
Mm-hmm.
The Kabul, or the Ganges?
So...
Polar.
Polar. So,
Come on, Polar.
I'm sure I'm going to get this wrong, and Erica's going to make fun of me, because she's much better at this than I am.
Brendan, you should show the countdown on the clock, just for like...
Okay. but I am reasonably certain. Yo, your mom wants to hear them again.
Okay, which of these is a river in Afghanistan? Is it the Indus, the Danube, the Kabul, or the Ganges?
Wait, says your mother. Options.
Indus, Danube, Kabul, or Ganges?
So, I'm like 90% sure the Danube was one of the rivers that was in.
Fuck.
I got it.
Okay.
I must delete all the chat.
The Kabul.
Your mom says Kabul,
The
and
city is called Kabul.
yeah, no, that makes sense. I didn't think about that. That's probably correct. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure the Danube is in like the Balkans.
Yeah, well, we went on the Danube, the Blue Danube.
Yeah, that's
river
what I
cruise.
was thinking.
Yeah.
So yeah, yep.
All right.
Your mom says Danube's in Eastern Europe, and yeah, I believe so as well.
We were right. It
Woo!
is the Kabul. That was easy because
yeah, it was in fact the one that shares a name with the capital. So good call.
Oh, okay. So I know this one from I believe from the movie I watched.
Yeah, your mom says Ganges is in
Yeah.
India.
But which of these is an Afghani mountain range? The Hari Kush, the Kabul Dari, the Hindi Nush, or the Hindu Kush?
Your mom says yay because she got it right.
Okay.
And so I know this one because this is another thing
Yeah.
we talked. Erica and I really spoiled all the trivia answers when we were talking about the
Yeah.
country. God damn.
You really did.
So yeah, we'll see if your mom can get this one because this is the Catherine trivia game.
Yeah, I know.
Could you read the options again?
Alright, which of these is an Afghani mountain range? Is it the Hari Kush, the Kabul Dari, the Hindi Nush, or the Hindu Kush? Hi, Polly.
And yeah, no, it is later than we normally do these.
Yeah. Kaylee said she would join, but
She hates us. It's
yeah,
sad.
I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. Did you invite her?
Let's
the
check.
Michelle, the Michelle.
Oh
girl?
no, I almost definitely did not.
Okay. It's like Michelle. Just search.
Hey,
M-I-C-H.
don't leak her. Don't dox her.
I just said M-I-C-H. That's literally all I said.
But yeah, she's invited.
Okay.
Kari thingy.
The Kari, there's no Kari. There's a Hari Kush, the Kabul Dari, the Hindi Nush, or the Hindu Kush. I can only assume she means Hari Kush.
Probably. Regardless, none of the ones that sound similar, I believe, are correct. She said Hari. And no, it is the Hindu
Yeah,
Kush.
it's the Hindu Kush. That was in the movie and we talked about it earlier.
Yeah, Erica mentioned them talking about it.
Yeah.
And I also remember it because it's Kush,
All right.
and that's funny because I'm a
Okay,
child.
Shut the fuck up. All right. So last question. In what part of Asia is Afghanistan situated? Northeast, northwest, southwest, or southeast?
Your mom says that was my first choice. That doesn't make
Okay,
sense to
that's
me,
fine.
considering the fact that you didn't say that. But I thought it was Kush. It was Kush. It was Hindu Kush.
We're abandoning this because I don't.
Your mom says southeast. What's the answer?
I don't know. I don't care. I am too.
Fuck,
busy.
sounds like you'll never know. I'll do it. I'll check the answer for you.
Well, it is. I mean, it is probably has to be southeast.
Nope.
Really?
Nope. It's the
Southwest?
southwest.
Oh, duh. I'm sorry. I meant southwest. I said southeast.
Sure.
No, I really did. I just get those backwards.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, oh my god. Before I do anything, hold on. Okay. So, now I'm going to cut this.
Your mom says boo.
Whatever. I'm going to cut this into. Jesus Christ. Alright, I probably didn't add enough flour to this because this was not as sticky in the thing I watched. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. That worked well.
Good tip is flour your knife.
Yeah, that worked really well. Yeah, now you get to share all your baking tips now that you've shared your cooking tips.
Well, yeah.
Would you say, I want to know between cooking and baking, which do you think you're better at and which do you prefer?
Better at cooking, prefer baking.
Why?
Because cooking's hard. Or baking's hard.
Mm-hmm.
But really fun and cool. And cooking is really fucking easy. Like, literally anybody can do it.
Mm-hmm. Why?
It's super easy. You just throw stuff in a pot, put seasonings in it, that's it.
What's fun about baking?
I don't fucking know. It's fun. What's fun about painting? I don't know. What's fun about literally any hobby anybody has? They enjoy it.
I mean, I think it's possible to elaborate on why things are fun,
God,
but that's
please,
okay.
God. Okay.
You know, I'm just trying to make fun conversation. Your mom is sad that Polly's sad.
She's fine.
Polly's not sad.
Right.
She just wants attention.
Okay. Let's pay attention to this.
Erica's not sad. She just wants attention.
Yeah, I do. I wish more people were watching,
Oh,
actually.
it fell. Yeet.
Alright. So, I'm going to form this into a ball.
Mm-hmm.
This is absolutely not a pristine environment to be doing this, but I'm...
Your mom says she would give Polly attention.
Okay, that's not the point! Alright. So now I'm gonna roll this out. I gotta melt the butter, and I didn't do that. So I'm mad.
Go melt the butter.
This is not gonna fucking work. Look at this. Like, not gonna work.
So do we need heavier weights is the issue?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
This is nothing. Why did you think this was gonna work? This is literally like 2 ounces.
Because I believe.
No, please go find something else.
Okay, can you hold this while I do it?
I'll find something else. I don't know what. I have super fiery hands.
Get to look at the floor for a moment while I move some things.
Yeah, Brendan, using a tiny bottle is no. Come on. Good God, baby.
Okay, we're back in business.
You're gonna, I mean, it needs a lot. I don't have anything heavy. That's the problem.
Do you want some books or something? The wine bottle should be full.
Oh yeah, this might work. Alright.
We need like parchment paper weights.
Yes, we do.
Because like, I feel like we always end up using like books and shit.
Yes,
It's like,
we do.
I don't want to get flour all over our books.
I am aware of that, but for now, let's just figure this out, shall we?
Yep, it's rolling out well now. Look at it go.
Yep. So I'm gonna roll this out as thin as it's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
And cry that I didn't melt my butter beforehand, because I'm gonna have to do that later. But whatever.
It's interesting how simple the dough for this is. It's just like flour and some egg. Or flour.
No, it's not!
It's because
It's flour, salt, sugar, butter, and milk.
I said that because it looked like an egg when you
Not an
poured
egg.
the butter
It's
in.
not an egg.
I know. But no, what I meant was it was
I
just
love
like
you.
flour and butter and stuff. Like, you'd expect it to be a little crazier.
Why? What is dough other than literally just that?
Well, just because this feels like it's going to be so plain, but I know you're going to do like a bunch of stuff to it afterwards that makes it a little crazy. And Marty Green is watching. Hello, Marty.
Hello.
Welcome to cookie baking.
Sort
Right.
of.
Yeah, it's not.
I struggle to call it a cookie.
Yeah, it's a pastry in the form of a cookie, more than
I
anything.
also hate that, I try to make it into a circle.
This is a circle.
This is not a circle.
I mean, if you cut it into a circle, it's a circle.
Yeah.
I think it looks beautiful. I pass no judgment
What
on
did I
you.
do before where I made a super thin sheet of...
Didn't you just keep rolling it? I think you just rolled it a bunch.
No, I did... What did I make before recently?
Crackers?
Crackers! That's what I was doing.
Mhm.
Okay.
Those were delicious.
Yes, they were.
What do we put on them? Cheese?
Yeah.
That was good stuff.
Christ. Speed it up a little bit.
And just hit it. Beat it until it's the shape you want.
It's starting to like crack and fold over itself.
Yeah, I think it's getting too thin.
Yeah.
You're reaching a thinness that the pastry cannot support. Because you remember, like...
It just doesn't look very thin, so I'm like...
I mean, like, this is, like, pretty big. This is, like, the size of a head and a half now, when, like, it started out as these little balls. That got real rolled out.
Yeah, I guess.
I think that's beautiful and perfect, personally.
Well...
In my unbiased opinion.
Yeah, I'm not... I guess it's fine if it's not, like, perfectly shaped.
Yeah.
I don't actually know, but I'm guessing it's fine.
I mean, what's the worst that happens? It's all ruined?
Yeah.
That's not a big deal. Okay, now we're rolling out the next one, right?
Nope, I'm just gonna stop here.
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense. Golly gee, I wonder why it tells you to make 3 balls when you only use 1. I'm just...
What?
Nothing. Okay, now we roll them out again. Roly-poly. Ooh, a little more flour. So what's your rolling technique? Do you have a secret?
Failing at it. That's my technique.
Your the secret technique of failing.
Actually, I think that, like, I'm attempting... First of all, I'm going to put a lot more flour on my rolling pin here because this thing is, probably added a little too much milk or something, but it's all good because as long as I'm adding the flour, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But hypothetically, doing this should get it into about a circle shape.
You're just doing like every direction.
It's not exactly working, but it's supposed to be like about
circle-ish.
Yeah. If you start in like the middle and you roll it out like that, I've seen that works a little better.
You would hope it goes out in every direction.
This doesn't really look any better, actually.
I'd say between the two, I would describe this one as more round.
Right.
Like, certainly rounder. An improvement. We'll have to see how you do on the third. Looks nice and thin. Do you need more space to put this one on? Because it looks like we're running out of parchment paper.
No, I'll just stack it.
Okay, I wasn't sure if they could be stacked.
Probably. They're pretty floured.
Good.
That's
pretty thin.
Yeah, it's a little not as thin
Not
over here.
thin enough.
Yeah, well, some parts of it are. This side is like absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably good enough.
Bada boom. What's up?
Just has a better view.
Oh. You can do the straight down view. No.
Yeah, you can do that if you want to.
There's not enough light. Actually, let me turn on
why don't you just turn on the light then?
the light switch. That should hopefully help a good bit. Yes, it does. There's more shadows, but you can actually see things now. Take 3. Make this baby round. First we go out. And we go out again, I guess. Out was probably a poor descriptor to start with. Sam is on. Hello, Sam. How's the Kingdom Hearts game? Is it a new game or is it like an expansion? Do you know, Erica?
I don't fucking know.
Okay. I know it's like Dark Road or whatever, but like, I assume it's not an entirely new Kingdom Hearts game, like 2 weeks after the first one, or the third one, or the 16th one.
This was like a year or two after the third one. I don't even remember.
Yeah, but
a year.
They do not make those games that fast. I assume this is not a new full game. This one's so round.
Okay, don't get excited.
I'm excited.
Don't.
Sam says sorry for coming in late. It's okay. We just hate you.
Yeah, I'll just never forgive you.
Look how round this one is, everyone. It's too late. It's already been jinxed. And it's so round. It's kind of like an expansion. Gotcha.
To what?
3, I assume.
Is it? I never heard about that.
I'm pretty sure, based on what I've seen Sam saying, I'm pretty sure it like just came out.
It did, but like I feel like I would have heard about it. But I guess I'm not like the
biggest
fan of.
If you weren't a fake fan, like
I mean, I'm not. I don't want to say I'm not a fan of Kingdom Hearts, but like.
God, Sam, do you hear this? Erica hates Kingdom Hearts.
No, I'm just not that kind of fan.
She hates it.
Enjoy it occasionally.
That's so sad.
I don't care. I do not feel ashamed by you.
God, I'm ashamed of me.
Well, I'm ashamed of you, but I don't feel ashamed by you.
Gotcha. Now I understand.
What's the difference?
This one is so gosh darned round.
Yeah.
You learn from your previous mistakes. Made a nice pancake. We should make crepes.
Yeah.
I'm assuming... Oh my god. These are all from John.
Thanks, John.
Threw up a bunch of likes. I didn't even know you could do it that many times. Maybe he's a big fan of crepes. Or he's just also...
He does like crepes. He's like obsessed with them.
Or he's just also ashamed of me.
No, he... Probably both, actually.
Yeah, John says waffle crepes.
Alright,
Sam says, I had Kingdom Hearts to play. Excuse me. And no, it's for the mobile game for Union Chai, which expands on Xehanort's story. Gotcha. And she then said, Erica is not my friend anymore. How dare.
I didn't say I don't like it. I just said, like, I'm not...
I don't know. That's not how I interpret it.
I'm not, like, obsessed with... Like, I'm not like, oh my god, I need to play the next Kingdom Hearts game. Holy shit, please God, come out. I'm just like... Yeah, it's fine. Like, I don't hate it. I enjoy it. Typically. I'm just not, like, obsessed with it. This is not, I don't know why. Part of it, this rolled out beautifully, and then this side is just, like, trash.
Yeah. I mean, you did get all, to be fair, you did get all the collectible thingies in the last game.
Yeah, because Sam made me.
That's true.
She literally flew up here and made me.
Your mom says she talked to Cyrus today. How'd it go? Hopefully well. Super nice, super helpful. Damn, he talks fast. Yes, he does. He's got a lot to say. Your mom says getting collectible thingies is important. And Sam forgives you.
I don't need her forgiveness. But okay.
You should find a game to make your mom get all the, like, 100, make her 100% the game. I think that would be funny.
She doesn't play games.
That's why it would be funny.
Well, I know, I would make her, but she won't. Like, I tried to make her. I tried to convince her to do it, but she won't.
Your mom said, it sounds like you do. I assume it's in relation to the forgiveness from Sam.
Whatever. Y'all are so weird.
Your mom says I'm terrible.
At video games?
I assume so. Yeah.
I guess. Like, all you're doing is moving a controller, though.
I think that's oversimplifying
Alright,
things a bit.
I'm not.
Are you just canceling?
Well, no.
Oh.
I'm just, like, annoyed.
Sam says, well, damn, I guess I should
be right
leave.
back.
And your mom says, no. I don't know what that's in reference to. Oh, Sam, stay. Sam says, what are we making? We are making Afghan Qatlama. I know it started with cat. Qatlama, which is a cookie pastry thing. I feel like what makes sense to me is it's a pastry in the shape of a cookie more than anything else. And apparently in a lot of other countries, Qatlamas are savory, where the Afghanistan version is sweet.
Like
yeah, it's much more similar to a cookie type of meal. Not a meal, a cookie type of food.
It's not necessarily true. According to like the other stuff I saw, it kind of looked like that.
Yeah. It's there does not seem to be a lot of information on these online, so we're just kind of winging it. So if we're lying, and any people with knowledge of Afghan culture or Afghan cuisine, apologies, or the cuisine of the other stands has
not necessarily.
Well, because they might have experience with Qatlamas. But regardless.
I think it's just called Qatlama. I don't think there's an S there at the end, but
well,
you can do what you will.
When you think about it, Sam says that sounds good, and yes, it does. I'm very excited. What are you doing now?
I'm brushing this down with oil.
You mean butter?
Butter. Sorry.
It's okay. When you think about it,
melted butter.
These have a pretty great name because they're named after.
Damn it! What are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? What? I really want to hear this. I really do.
I was gonna comment on how they are cat llamas.
Brendan,
cats
just stop.
and
Just
llamas.
There is no point.
It's like a llama, but like with a cat head on top of its long neck. I think that's what it would be. And I think that would be very good because they would go meow and then spit on you.
Brendan?
Yeah?
Just stop.
It's okay, Erica. It's okay. Just because you hate me doesn't mean that I have to hate me as well.
Alright, so now I'm putting on, Brendan.
Yeah.
Now I'm putting on the, some butter and the oil or butter and flour again on top of other sheets of dough, which I'm lining on top of the first sheet of dough.
Mm-hmm. Sam says boo, and I don't know if that's directed at me or you. I'd like to think it's you.
Thanks.
But I'm sure it's probably me.
It's probably me. Alright.
Getting cyberbullied.
Me? Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, my mom laughed at me earlier for only having 30 followers on Twitter. 35 followers.
I have like
45, I think, or 40.
I think it's like 48. I don't fucking know.
Oh.
This is the thing, is I technically have more followers than you, but none of my followers care about what I tweet because 90% of the people who follow me from when I played Smash.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know why they still follow me, to be completely honest, because like, I tweet about like weird shit now. And
by weird shit, you mean everything that I...
Yeah, I retweet you a lot.
Fair enough.
And like, it's funny because like, it's just like no one cares. No, I get like 0 interactions on my tweets, and it's really funny. But yeah. Your mom says she has maybe 10 followers, but she can't get into it because she doesn't remember her info.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I remember my mom having a Twitter, but like...
Yeah. So your mom asks, do you leave it in layers? And says, I want some.
Yes, I do leave it in layers. So
Yep.
now this is going to get rolled out just collectively, as thin as possible.
Yeah, but we repeat step previous.
Yep.
The previous step.
me just make sure all of this is together. It is. So now...
It's going to be flaky and yummy. I don't know if it's going to be flaky.
Might
is
be
it?
a little flaky.
Yeah, because I don't think this is going to be like a croissant or something.
No, it's not going to be like a croissant, but it might be a little flaky.
Yeah.
Alright, so now that that's done, I'm going to roll it.
Ooh, this is scary stuff.
I don't think it should be.
I am scared.
This is the way that I saw the method. Like pushing it out like this from the middle.
You are basing this recipe off of a video, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and you copied it down into your cute little recipe book, which we showed near the beginning of the stream. This is like those slice and bake cookies that you can get in like a tube. You can see we now have a nice tube full of layers. It reminds me a lot of the phyllo dough, because this is kind of how it came out of the package, wasn't it?
Yeah, kind of.
Now we're gonna go make some burek.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use this knife and I'm gonna cut the ends off because they're not together. Can you show it? So.
Yeah, it's less formed. Can I?
You want some?
Yeah.
Just tastes like butter. Take a little bite though. There's a lot of flour in that.
Oh my god.
It's not good.
I ate a lot of flour.
It's not. It's flour. It doesn't. All right. So now I'm gonna take like 1-inch pieces.
Can we see one? Look at that cute little spiral. I'm actually gonna go on this side so we can get a better view. Burek was the Bosnian zucchini pastry pie.
Well, it was called tikviniaka. Burek is made with like meat.
Oh yes,
That's
apologies.
the thing.
Wow, look at those nice spirals. And yeah, sorry, not burek. Burek is sometimes it seems
it's meat, but it's like
yeah.
It's kind of referred to as like a general thing.
Yeah, like
it's almost like where you call something a hamburger. But it's only a hamburger if it's made, like an actual hamburger if it's made with beef.
Yeah, it's like a hamburger versus a veggie burger. Like they're all
a turkey burger.
They're all burgers.
Chicken burger.
Yeah, they're all burgers, but only one's the true hamburger.
Yeah. All right. So
look at these. They're so cute.
So I have these. So now what I'm gonna do is see the end. I'm gonna take the end, and I'm gonna I'm
seeing it.
I'm gonna push it under this and flatten it. Push it up against it.
Okay.
Like that.
It's like a cinnamon roll.
It is, except it's flattened on the end.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna push it down with my palm.
That looks so cute. Oh my god.
Doesn't it?
Holy shit.
Isn't that cute?
Wow.
So I'm gonna do that for each one.
You lifted up your hand and it's just like, goddamn.
Isn't that cute?
Wow.
And then roll it a little bit until it's big enough to, so maybe a little. Big enough to fit under. That one's a little not as good, but that's fine. It shouldn't matter, really.
Yeah, they're all getting squished.
So then... See that?
Oh my god, that is so cool. Because it has like the spiral in the middle with like almost like a container on the outside. Like the outer layer seems like it kind of wraps around it.
Here, show this.
That's so cool. I like that a lot. Your mom says that's adorable, and I agree.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see these when they're done. And so this shape you're making, that is the finished cookie shape, right? They're just getting cooked after this?
They're supposed to stay that shape. I mean, I hope... This one got a little bit fucked up, but that's okay.
Yeah.
It was an end piece, so it wasn't perfect.
John asks, are those biscuits? And
oh my god, don't remind me about biscuits right now.
No, they're not. These are closer to a...
There we go.
Cookie. They're like if you take a cookie and make it in the shape of a cinnamon roll and then squish it. Yeah. Yep. Sam saw Polly. Yeah, we actually had an early pet segment this time, Sam. You missed it. We saw the cat and the dog, and unfortunately you weren't here.
Well, whose fault is that?
We
all know.
Mr. Kingdom Hearts.
Big Kingdom Hearts.
Big Kingdom Hearts is working to limit our viewership.
So, these are almost done. I just gotta, after this is done, I'm gonna roll them out until they're actually thin and not humongous.
This is probably like the most reasonable amount of cookies we've ever made in one batch.
Oh yeah, I mean like they're gonna be pretty hefty when they're done.
Yeah.
But...
Sam said Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I guess.
Whose fault is that?
Kingdom Hearts. That one's cute. Look at that.
That one's perfect.
Yeah,
Damn.
It's like a perfect circle.
Mm-hmm. Man, it's so sad. The new character for Smash got revealed.
Yeah, I heard it was kind of weird.
Well, so it's from ARMS.
Oh, okay.
Which is a game that, like, I'm pretty sure I'm, like, the only person who played it. So no one... I want to be excited about it with people, but no one knows what I'm talking about.
Oh, my God. All right.
I think it's really cool. And, like, someone put it very well that the character... Basically, everything about ARMS, the game, is fantastic. From, like, the character design... to the levels, to the music, to the art. But the only thing that's bad about the game is the gameplay.
Oh.
It's very unfortunate.
Oh.
The game's not very good. But I want it to be good because everyone in it is so cool. So I'm hoping Smash fixes that. That's so cool. I love it.
Yeah. So I think that's about, I mean, that's fine, probably.
Yeah, nice spiral.
I'm just going to kind of rock these back and forth until I get to the right, you know. Whoo! Let's not do that.
She almost knocked the butter over.
Right onto Brendan's foot.
Yeah, butter's good.
That one's pretty.
That one came out really well.
Yeah. These, yeah, hopefully are not, I think they're supposed to be pretty thick, so.
Yeah, I can't imagine. There's a lot of dough there. You don't want to make, like, a pancake-sized cookie. That seems like a dangerous task to undertake.
What? I was talking about making it too thick.
Well, but I'm saying because you'd have to make it really big to make it thinner.
Yeah. I think they're supposed to be about that thickness.
Yeah, that looks like a cookie to me. I think what's really interesting, something to talk about while you're rolling these out, is we're not baking these, even though they're very cookie-like. What are we doing with them?
We're frying them. I already said that. I think. This one did not really maintain its spiral. I think it was one of the end ones.
Yeah, it just got flattened.
But that's fine.
It's getting fried up in some oil. And I guess that's because it's more of a pastry dough than a cookie dough, right?
Yeah. I mean, I
What?
I don't know. Like, I guess so.
Your mom said, what? I missed the frying thing.
Why don't we... Here,
Yum.
let's come over. I'm going to just put some in the oil.
Boop. Boop. Is it hot enough?
It's pretty fucking hot.
Oh, yeah, there's the bubbles. I just was expecting, like, a sizzle.
I'm just putting these in because it's going to... I mean, I can only put in really 3 at a time.
Yeah.
So you can come back over here.
Mm-hmm. At some point, we need to prep a place for them to drain.
Yeah.
The nice thing is this is probably the first thing we've fried that is thin enough that we don't really have to flip it. It just kind of fits.
It's just not... This setup is just not working.
Yeah, I wish there was parchment paper we could get that was like double thick, you know? So we could just like do this in one big sheet. That would be sick. Ooh, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but these guys are going.
You can chill out if you want. I don't really care.
Oh, it's like poking up.
What are you talking about poking up?
Like the bubbles are floating it out of the
Yeah, that's like how donuts cook.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. That's typical, I think, for this kind of dough.
Mm-hmm. This is very similar to a donut.
Yeah.
In terms of like...
It's like a pastry, but like, oh my god, this is just not.
This is a pastry. This is just a donut with a hole, without a hole. That's not true, but...
No, it's not.
Is that fireworks?
I try not to question things.
Y'all, it ain't even July yet.
Did Kaylee not show up? That's
nope,
so
she
sad.
hates us.
That's fine. She's got her own shit to deal with, I guess.
She's probably busy.
I mean, she said she wasn't doing anything, but I am not her, so I will not judge her.
Sam said she still needs to make her homemade donuts.
Oh god, I really want to make donuts. I haven't yet. I mean, I have, but like a really long time ago, and not in this. Yeah, I think those are fireworks.
Yeah, people were setting fireworks off. God, it's fucking...
It's not...
June.
Why even celebrate this year? There's nothing to celebrate. It's really not.
But,
Almost done.
she has everything ready, but may have to wait until this weekend. What type of donuts are you making? Just like plain, like a plain original donut? That's what I assume, because I have no fucking clue how you'd make any other sort of donut.
Well, the same thing, but I'd like chocolate.
Yeah, I guess I was thinking like a jelly filled. Like, I don't know how the hell you do that.
You make it and you poke a hole in it, and oh dear God, you poke a hole in it and then you pipe in some jelly.
Huh. Sam, you should make some jelly donuts.
I don't like jelly donuts very much.
Fuck you, jelly donuts are delicious.
Jesus Christ, babe.
If you're going to attack jelly donuts, you're
Okay.
basically attacking me.
Okay.
Jelly donuts are good. I always struggle when talking about like what's my favorite donut. Your mom says Bleck, and I don't know what that...
She doesn't like jelly donuts either.
God, everyone's a hater. Plain chocolate glaze with sprinkles. Holy shit. Glazed chocolate lemon filled. John loves them. Jelly donuts, I assume. See, John and I agree on something, apparently. You can see they're frying up. Reminds me of the, God, I forget what they were called, but the herb-filled ones. I don't think we streamed that.
Herb-filled?
I don't know. Never mind.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Okay, now I'm really confused.
I'll figure it out. It was one of the dishes we made.
The beans?
No, don't worry about it.
That's the only thing I can think that we fried.
I don't. I don't think we fried it.
No?
Not a fan of jelly if they didn't have so much jelly, says Sam.
Yeah, I don't like jelly either.
I think.
So that's 3 against 1. Right?
I personally think jelly donuts should have more jelly.
Ew, no.
Sam or your mom says I need one of those cookies or 5, and yeah, they're looking good.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn up the heat a little bit because
Because we're impatient.
Yeah. Well, no, I just don't think... I see a lot of things that say, like... Those are getting perfect, though. Look at those spirals.
Yeah, look at that. You can truly see the spiral. Sam says, I just really want donuts right now. Maisie Etheridge is watching. Hello, Maisie.
Cool.
Welcome to Baking Around the World. It's like cooking around the world, but we're starting from the beginning again.
Doop.
Another one. Which is funny, we call it baking around the world, but you're not baking, you're frying.
Well, you would call a donut the same thing, though. You
Yeah.
wouldn't say, I'm going to cook a donut.
Yeah. John says, "Are you making gravy for those biscuits?"
They are not biscuits. But.
And someone liked his comment, which is funny.
Who the fuck liked it? Probably Sam. Or my mom.
I can't see. If you had to make a gravy for these, what type of gravy would you make?
Simple syrup. And drizzle it over the top.
Is simple syrup considered a gravy on its own?
No, but what's considered a gravy?
Yeah, how do you define a gravy?
Because I would just consider that, you know...
John, can you figure out what the definition of gravy is for us? Or can someone in the chat figure out what gravy is? Because I have no idea now that I think... Like, I could tell you, like, yep,
it's like a sauce. I mean, typically... So what I think of as a gravy is when you take the juices of the meat and you make a sauce out of it.
Okay.
But...
Lemon drizzle,
on
says
top
your
of
mom.
these?
Royal icing.
Royal icing, yeah. Like simple syrup, that's what I would do.
Lemon drizzle sounds delicious.
I wouldn't do anything. I would just do like a vanilla glaze, maybe like a light, just sugar glaze.
Just douse it in a gallon of canola oil. Guys, this is John.
I don't think the dough is ready yet.
I think she's upset that we're enabling him.
I don't know what to tell her.
He's full of shit.
I mean, he is. Still not golden.
Yeah, they're working.
I have to turn it up. Because once again, I was told, like, oh, put it on medium, whatever.
I feel like you always want to, like, fry things at a pretty high heat.
Yeah, it's like, turn it on, like, medium low. And it's like, it's just not, it doesn't get brown.
Yeah.
It just sits there. It's like...
Just simmers.
Yeah.
What are you putting on these?
Powdered sugar. Why do you think I have the powdered sugar out?
Okay, I know you're putting powdered sugar on the America.
Oh, it was the whole like interview question.
It's almost like
God, no.
we have an audience.
Oh my god.
God, you were just so blown away at the concept of a leading question that you just started throwing cookies.
Stop.
Like I'm sitting here looking at a bag of powdered sugar over by the plate.
What are you putting on them? They're getting golden. I don't know if it's really bad. It shows it so much lighter over the camera than you can see in real life.
Yeah. Just imagine them a little browner than they look like.
Yeah.
Can I turn on the flash? Does that help at all?
No.
No.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
I wish I had something to talk about during this, but I don't. So I will just not, I guess.
We're just gonna ASMR bubbling.
That looks good.
I'm sure someone would listen to this as ASMR.
Hey, this might be.
Ow.
I know, me too.
We were attacked.
Alright, okay, I'm gonna actually get rid of that, because I don't think that's helping me very much. I'm gonna get my trusty tongs.
ASMR kind of confuses me, because I feel like... I'm sure most of the ones I see are probably, like, jokes. But, like, I see all this shit that's, like, ASMR, like, lawnmower. And it's like, I thought the whole point of ASMR was, like, oh, it's supposed to, like, relax you. But I don't know. I'm probably getting screwed by, like, sarcasm.
Do you see the
yeah, it looks good. Ooh.
On the bottom, it's
doing its best.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's done or not. It's hard to know because of how thick it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably going to take this one out and test it.
Sam says she wants to talk about Kingdom Hearts.
Well, I haven't played that game that you're playing, so...
Yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't be able to tell you anything about it. This is going to need a lot of...
Draining.
A lot of draining. It's very crispy on the top. I'm thinking it'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's cooked on the inside. That's the thing that I'm worried about.
Have you heard of ASMR cooking or cleaning videos? Asked Sam. I didn't know there was a large audience for it. Like, that's the type of thing. It's like... So,
another one? I
remember, like, when ASMR first started, everyone was like, oh, yeah, it makes your, like, head all tingly or something. And it's like, so I get...
Look at the difference real quick between the uncooked... Like,
yeah, they really
so
puff
cute.
up.
Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say, like, I know with, like, a lot of the ASMR that's like, they like molest the microphone or like whisper or whatever. Like
molest the microphone.
There's like some stuff that I'm like, yeah, no, I get that there's like some certain sounds that make you go all like wiggle wiggle in your head or whatever.
Come back.
But like, I feel like it's branched out where people were just like, I took a video of me doing a thing. I'm gonna call it an ASMR video. And it's like, that doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like that's like if we were like cooking around the world. We vacuum our house. It's like, that's completely unrelated. It's funny how much they bubble up. Mm-hmm. It's like fried dough, which I guess it is by definition dough that is fried. Sam liked make you go wiggle wiggle in your head or whatever. Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, that's. I am not one who enjoys that sort of genre. Like, no hate to people who do, but I don't get it, so I don't really know how to describe it. But
I'm turning it down just because I don't want things to.
Don't want to burn. Yeah.
This one looks very done.
Mm-hmm. Your mom says, I love fried dough. Same. I have not had that in so long. I think I went to like a water park like 6 or 7 years ago and had it. And like I have not had it since. It's so good. Or no, have we had it together?
I don't know.
I feel like we might have at one point, but yeah, it's like...
This like exploded a little bit.
You got that like powdered sugar on it. It's like,
oof. I'm gonna turn this down because this one kind of like ballooned, and I don't think that's supposed to be what's happening here.
Yeah, that looks like pita bread.
Yeah, I know, but it's not supposed to look like that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I understand.
So I turned the heat down.
Yeah, it's just funny. It looks exactly like pita bread.
Yes, and it is not supposed to look like that. So that is why I turned the heat down.
Sam says, I don't think I've had that.
Fried dough.
Have you not had fried dough? Fuck, you need to find some fried dough. You need to eat it.
Here. Can you hold this for a second?
Yep. Like, fried dough is delicious. It's literally like, they just take some dough and fry it, and
I'm just gonna do this for a second, because I'm trying to cool the oil down, because I got a little excited and turned it up really high, and now things aren't working as they would be.
Yeah. Yeah, fried dough is like, literally just, they take some dough, it's pretty thin, they fry it.
This thing's like...
Oh, that one looks done.
Yeah, it is.
Like, they fry up a thin piece, a big, like, usually it's like pizza-sized pastry dough. That's like very like it honestly it looks like a pizza crust, but it's made of pastry dough instead of pizza crust. And then they just like put some usually powdered sugar on it. It just tastes good. I'm sure it's literally the worst possible thing you could ever put.
Bad for you.
Yeah, I mean that's because this is basically just fried dough.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure this sort of thing is not good for you.
This didn't spiral in the way that it was supposed to. I think maybe because I had the heat up really high. Mm-hmm. I did turn it down though, so hopefully it'll chill out.
The others will be saved. Like funnel cake. I don't know what funnel cake is. Erica?
What? It's like tubes of dough that are just... It's like you do this and make it... I can't explain it. It's... So you have like a pastry bag with dough in it, and you just make like shapes over a fried oil, like boiling oil, and it makes like a cake. Like a tubey, like cool looking thingy. It's really neat.
That's so cute. Aw. It's fried dough with powdered sugar. All fried dough should have powdered sugar. So yeah, this is just... Yes, I think it's the same thing. It's just...
Tried it. It's good.
Awesome. Funnel cake is just fried dough in a fancy shape. It's yummy fair food. Yeah. Fried dough is the same thing.
Yeah. I said funnel cakes are better. I like it because they're like...
They have a cute shape. So just to
I took a bite. Yeah, I know. I was testing it for doneness. It's done. It's good. It's flaky.
These look amazing. And actually, yeah, they I forget who said these were going to be really flaky. I think it was your mom.
Yeah, they are.
These are surprisingly flaky. I expected them to kind of merge together and like expand a little bit. Like,
no. Like these are the really good ones. I have a couple of not super good ones, and then a couple ones that I'm hoping are going to be good. The problem is when I had the heat too high, I think the outer rim expanded too much and kind of overtook the middle, so it didn't become a spiral.
Yeah.
So.
Sam says, I've had it, so I'm part of the club. But yeah, no, like, I expected these to expand kind of like cookies do. But, like, each layer stayed really thin, and you get this, like, nice little crispy, flaky cookie thing. And I'm very excited to eat it. Your mom says want, and John says Danish. He's moved on from biscuits to Danishes.
We can probably like end the video at some point because I'm just gonna keep frying this for a while and there's still more and it's probably gonna take a while.
Do you want to do the sugar so people can see that process and then we can call it? Your mom says yum yum yum.
Yeah, maybe. Here, let me have you try this. Oh, you can see. Come here. Just to show you like how flaky. That's really hot. How flaky it is.
Yeah, wow.
It's not sweet yet because of the doesn't have the sugar on top, but
yeah. Honestly, it tastes very similar to fried dough.
Yeah, you might want to, yeah.
Like, that is almost exactly like fried dough. Which, once again, makes sense. It is literally fried dough. I could straight up eat 14 of them without thinking twice. Yeah, I could imagine.
That's what they look like.
They're so cute! And oh my god, that looks delicious.
Yep.
Good? Awesome. I'm excited to try one.
So
yeah, with that,
I took a picture of it like when it's all together and not ugly.
Yep, so I think that's going to be the end of the stream. You've seen them created. At this point, it's just more of the same, so we'll post up a picture relatively soon so you can see a nice plated version, also with Erica's description and all that. And yeah, I hope you guys had fun, and we'll be back, I guess, later this week with the regularly scheduled Cooking Around the World.
Yep.
Your mom says they're cute. Thank you very much. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and I think that's it. Bye-bye, everyone.